VMI football opening up spring practice 2017 this week at Fiorini Field as the Keydets with a hectic pace, 7 practices over the next 10 days as they work up to the first scrimmage. Third-year head coach Scott Wachenheim says the busy pace is exactly what his team wants at this time of the year.
The great thing is these guys are energized already. This has been the most motivated team that I've worked with here. This will be my 3rd spring at VMI. So we've been doing more teaching and educating than we've had to do motivating, getting excited about playing football. So that's been fun for me and the coaching staff. But you just got to get them experience. They got to play, and you just got to keep realizing that they come into practice to be at their best today, and they want to play at a high level, and you got to help them get there.
It was the first year of off-season workouts under strength and conditioning head coach Dave Foreman, and it's evident to the coaching staff that the results are having a positive effect.
Dave's done a great job since coming here from the University of Colorado, and really impressed with the way the young men worked. We got bigger, stronger, faster, a lot of personal records on the deadlift, and we have in great shape. We ran them yesterday after Spring FTX to kind of gauge where they are, and they passed the test with flying colors. So excited for spring ball, and I think we're bigger, faster, stronger than we were last year.
Coach Wachenheim enters his 3rd spring practice with a squad that is overall younger than in previous years, making the work of this spring practice even more valued.
Well, for the coaches, number one, we want to evaluate our personnel. Do we have our players in the right positions? Do we want to evaluate our schemes? Do our schemes fit the players we have? Then we want to educate our players on what we're doing and how we want them to do it and why we want to do it that way. And finally, we want to develop them, which started with Dave in the weight room, and we'll develop them as football players on the field. So those are the 3 main goals of spring practice, and that's what we'll be working on.
VMI returned 7 starters from a much improved defense that allowed the 2nd fewest points since 1988. Having the defensive veterans build on last year's success will be a major focus of spring ball.
I think, some great leadership from Greg Sanders, Ryan Francis, Alan Kratzenberg, and all 3 young men are back. We need some young men like Ryan Clark, Coing Dang to develop and add great depth and athletic ability to the defense for us to move forward. A few more tackles for losses and turnovers will help us take the next step in competing at a higher level in the SoCon.
Finding a starting quarterback to replace VMI all-time leading passer Al Cobb will be a major priority of spring ball. But Wachenheim indicates they will not rush the process.
I appreciate Al Cobb and all he did for VMI, and all-time leading passing record at the Institute. So we'll miss Al, but Austin Collin, Jake Palladino, and Duncan Hodges will rotate reps with the 1s and 2s throughout spring. And then Reese Udinsky will get a chance to compete when he comes in August training camp. After practice 11, which will be our first scrimmage of August training camp, we will decide who the starting quarterback will be. We'll name them, and we'll move forward from there on out.
First scrimmage of the spring practice is scheduled for Friday, April 14th. Scrimmage is also scheduled for Saturdays, April 22nd, and the last day of spring drills on April 29th. For RooTube, I'm Wade Branner.